Well, this looks like a job for me. So everybody, just follow me. Welcome back to Game of Plays Hexen. Gonna kick the Heresy Arc's butt 5 out of 6 times. They say the 5th time is your best time out of 6 times. Best out of 6? No, best out of 5. That way I don't have to fight him again. Yeah, if only that was the case. It is weird to me that the Heresy Arc was seen at the end of Heretic, as opposed to what you think is Corax. And you can tell there's elements of Disparol in this character. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. That's probably what they meant to be Corax originally. But, here we are, he's relegated to mini-boss status. Maybe in an alternate universe. I mean, he is his top, like, he is his top dude underneath Corax. I'm not even sure what kind of beast these things are. And especially, what's the third guy's name? Eidolon? Who's basically straight up Satan-like. So, sure, why not? Everyone follow the Satan. They know their shit. Well, if you know anything about the church in medieval times, oh gosh. You don't want to know. So were the times of its day, the fireballs bouncing side to side. Yeah, time to go full tilt, baby. A distinct lack of kicking my ass. A distinct lack of summoning other mages, actually. I guess fireballs are the way to go today. Fireballs are on the menu! Yeah, I get purplified. Oh, how nice how I have 69 life and 69 blue mana at that one particular moment. It's almost like it means something, not really. 16695. There, I still have it. Jesus, where did my excitement go? It went somewhere. It's time for dry humor times. I mean, by this point, it's like, wait a minute, should I use Blood Scourge? Truthfully, I think I have more health to go around than mana, so that's what's happening. That's why we're doing this the super long way. Because the game wolf is patience. What if I just made like a company called Lucas LLC so I can be known as LLLLC? The Limited Liability Corp. I mean, technically in a way, you know, I do this thing on YouTube that it's my official rules for monetization under, like, myself as a sole proprietor, because I'm not really a business. I mean, in a way I could be, but I don't offer goods/services. It's just a way to say, hey, if I have a brand, here it is. Let's submit all of our brands. Maybe not ones that are named Russell. Or Russell Crowe. Or other Russells. Many, many Russells. They're a bit rusty, you say. Oh yes. Summon the magic man and tell us your magic plan. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I don't think it can block the lightning. That's actually pretty badass. I can, yeah. So just lightning him if you have lots of mana. That is for Sortorns. And really, Corax should have taken a page from this guy and had his shield up like 75% of the fucking time, maybe 80% of the time, just so it'd be harder to kill. Not to mention this guy has more hit points than he does. What makes Corax so dangerous is how easily he can kill you. So it's kind of a glass cannon fight. That's the thing. When the glass cannon fights anybody, they're about as effective as the glass cannon is. So if you're like someone high on defense and low on offense, the glass cannon will take you out just as hard as you can take him out, you know. Him being me. I could have sworn that this effect would cause something to fall, but that hasn't really happened. Alright, I live. Why that earthquake only happens in that encounter as opposed to the one in the Hub 4 is, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't do that effect anymore. Should save that effect for, like, the endgame boss, honestly. Ending those games that you ended. Let me go get this so I have some use for it in the bonus level. Yeah, talking about the magic man. The magic man. Yeah. That's what they say. The magic man. Get out your ice hand. Bring out your happy palms. Yeah. Palm trees. Instead of leaves, they've got hands. Palm leaf reading with the T. The most involved of the reading of the astrological, astronomical, psychological, sociological things. Again, still don't know what's going on with this game. Let's just ignore it. Although if I stay inside it, it doesn't really produce anything new. So that's a shame. Maybe it has to go pull from somewhere random. Hello, Randomville, population unknown. You never really know. It's an ever-changing number. Much like any SimCity. For every hour you play, you don't know what your population is, do you? There we go. Slowly opening pillars. Ooh, we get to hear the nice music of the Deathwind Jam. My favorite secret. Love the bits. Down. Alright, Magic Man. Fortunately for you, I have this. That's pretty good. You know when I have this close to the slaughters, I'm going to use it too. Because I have to. Come on. Alright, who wants to get frozen today? Me, Hans Andersen, want to get the frozen. Yo! You really just spawned now. I was barely even in here yet. We really are working on some kind of world timer as opposed to level timer. Well, screw off. I make the electric rules around this place. I'm gonna take you down to Electric Avenue. Man. Yeah, that's good ice. Someone got picked and might be roasting at the lava window. Oh, brother. My wife was telling me, it was just like, oh, you cross your zeros. Yeah, because that's how they look at us. It's like, don't do the French 7 or it's over. It's like, relax. I mean, that would be distinguished at once, but come on. I just do it because it's cool, alright? I like my cross zeros. Shut up. I don't really do the cross 7s, though. Or just have a little, like, dainty 4 on the 7. That reminds me of this thing I may have done. I don't know if I mentioned it. I probably did. There's something called the calculated letters and the computated numbers. That was about it. It speaks for itself. In fact, I'm almost certain I mentioned it, so I'm not going to go into it again. But that was my concept of fiction as a child. Was just, what if I cross math with English? You know. And you see from the perspective of a mathematician. It was much more simple than that. But make it a modern story. What about my art piece in 2nd grade, the monster of a million eyes? It wasn't literally a million eyes. I just kind of made, like, random designs for eyeballs on this, like, stencil thing that was just a bunch of circles. I thought it was a cool thing. I'm like, look what I can do. Look, it's got many eyeballs. Apparently, I should have just been drawing monsters as a kid. Could have made my own monster man. Would have been fun. And you get the Beast of the Billion backs. What about the Beast of the Billion fucking eye sockets? Yeah. Just some sort of eyeball golem, practically. I feel like there's room for that. It'd be like 16 eyes, 4x4. I don't know if the exact number I had on there was 16. It might have been more like 20 or so. Kind of a rectangular assortment of eyeballs that are just all together on the forehead. Not quite too similar to a spider, just Spider has different size eyes for some reason. I don't even know what the advantage of having multiple eyes on a spider is. It's not like they're around on the side of the head. Like, I don't know about you, but if I wanted to have better vision, I'd try to figure out eyes on the side and back of my head. That way I could appreciate these people doing the triple-wide computer screens where they're trying to make a cylinder around themselves. A true VR experience. Everyone's gonna sneak up behind this guy. Yeah, how do you backstab someone you can see behind them? You don't. That's the answer. Da-da-da-da-da. Frozen mages. Da-da-da-da-da. Million pages. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-do-do-do-do-do. Electricity. Electricity. In the dark, I should be able to... Okay. Why can't I see when I shoot electricity? Come on, that should light up the room. That's just Lightning 101. And if you are a Mr. Lightning, please note that this is cyan lightning, not green lightning. Actually, yeah. It's interesting how we give lightning colors like this light blue and a yellow, when it has not really any of those. It's just straight up white. White lightning! You know? Well, it's kind of interesting how we sometimes associate wind with the color green also, so... I don't know. It's just a thematic thing, I guess. Sometimes they think it's light blue or yellow. Like, I guess you could have, like, neon green lightning. I guess any neon color works best as some sort of electrical circuit design, honestly. But at that point, then you're just doing whatever the hell you want. Which you were probably doing in the first place. There we go. Have some more of this. That's how you fly away. Come fly, fly a lot, baby. Let's go fly everywhere. And if we do not fly, I will not have a care in the world. Shield my shield. Die my dies. Okay. Let's see where that goes. That wasn't that effective. I'm gonna have to, like, call it in, man. Why is the graphic for the cane, by the way, like, kind of wobbly? Like, I thought it'd be a straight line, but no, it's got like a tinge of a bend in there. Like, it's all, my cane's gonna wobble around. Behold, a rubber staff! You know? I'm a vulcanized bouncing substance, and you're an adhesive. What are the verbs I extrapolate from my mouth? Whatever verbs I extrapolate from your mouth ricochet off my being and adhere to yourself. Various wood products and geological formations could hurt my skeleton. But words, they don't do shit. Words, we made them up! Fire around, show them the way of your Lord and Savior. I'm not Jesus. I'm just some guy that I didn't make up. I believe in myself, I believe in that which exists. Which I guess dissuades the whole point of belief, doesn't it? Belief is often associated with that which it doesn't exist, it seems, when it doesn't need to. Like, I believe in the ground. The ground exists, doesn't it? Or do we have a misconception of the logic of reality? If we are indeed in a simulation, I would like to know about it. But how do you decide? Yeah, with that new Matrix movie, where's the fucking simulation theories? I want to hear more theories about people thinking we're living in a simulation. That's one of the more... It's the most sane conspiracy. Because it's like, well, I mean, maybe it could happen. But then it wouldn't really affect everyday life, then would it? It's probably the most boring... It's the most boring conspiracy theory, and yet also the most interesting. Much like a lot of cyberpunk, if you just are better at reading. Oh, shit! What did I do to deserve this thing? I've got to show him out with my elbows and my greases. No, I'm not some 70s thing masquerading as a 50s thing. That's like several layers of nostalgia, my dude. But we must go further. We must show them we do not fear the mages of the magistrate. From the magus. I hear Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to have Adam Warlock. Please? It's been far too long. I would have liked to have David Bowie play as him, and you waited too long. You waited too long, guys. But yeah, you need like a David Bowie type person to take over that role. Trust me on this. Anyway, if you can pull off the Iggy Stardust look, you can play as Adam Warlock. Trust me on this. The golden boy for the golden age. The golden toy for the golden sage. We writh thee. We writh thee. Ram you. Sheep be true. The sheep cult is here. Actually, there's a cult of the sheep game, isn't there? Yeah, a cult of the lamb, rather. Hey, the game's pretty good. I don't know how good. But I mean, if it's Devolver Digital, maybe I owe them some favors? I don't think I've heard a Devolver Digital game that was complete crap, rather. The worst I could say about anything published by them would be like it's middle of the road. But that would just be because I'm not interested in whatever that particular title was. Like they all have some reason for being published, I would say. Or in the case of like Wolf Chaos ported over. I mean, that game is its own reward. Reward the game with me. Again, with Heretic and Hexen's music, I still don't know what Kevin Schilder was trying to emulate, but I sure as hell want to know. Like, medieval music? Hardcore, I guess? I don't know. You tell me! Frozen Mage out the side! Likes his monitors ultra-wide. See if betray him for my side. Better look out, because I changed the tide. And if you don't know about my rhyme, well, it's best I don't continue this time. Well, let's just hope I'm not in your overworld rhyming constantly, unprompted. You wouldn't want that, would you? Well, maybe you would. Maybe I've got a blood scourge. Maybe you don't. Alright, you ever think of that bullshit right there? No, I didn't think so. Oh my god, he did like a sideways crab float. That was amusing. Physics has won this day, no matter how much you're hovering. Someone should just mod all the statues to be, like, headless. So that I could put a Yorick head in every single one just to have something extra happen. As, like, a bonus. Like a New Game Plus. Actually, what would Doom be like with a New Game Plus? Would it just be, like, a harder assortment of enemies, even? I guess that's what every difficulty is for, is it not? Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking yeah. I agree. Whatever you just said, I agree. Oh, boy. You're so a threat to me. You know, again, respawning enemies is not really that bad in this, but in other mods where you respawn all sorts of kinds of things, I'm just thinking to myself, they need to be able to drop mana, or it's going to get ugly fast. How many times can I say? Actually, do any of the enemies in Hexen drop anything? Come to think of it, I don't think they do. That is weird. What the fuck, guys? Do 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 do. Well then, we shall all see the ultimate powers of what was Hub 3. I guess I'm double checking. Oh, right. I'm looking for more potions, and also I noticed those guys hanging around. They just were there forever until they thought I would come back. It's not as if I knew they were there. Alright, can we get... I could leave safely with 23, but I just want to know if I get 25. Always try to mag yourself out before leaving the hub. You have plenty of chances with most of the enemies defeated already. When you come call collect 1-800 what is this? Shall we continue? Friendship again? I'm not sure. I must have had a bender while doing this now. Magic Man. Magic Man does anything he possibly can. Okay. Shall we go then? 23 out of 25, not bad. I would like more armor class, but again, that's not what this class is for. So, you know, when the mightiest weapons are pretty fucking mighty, you know, you tend to put, like, restriction laws on them. But what kind of shit would you restrict the medieval ages? Oh man, everyone bans magic wands. There's an idea for, like, a Harry Potter-like novel. Where magic is, like, banned. Like, yeah, magic is made illegal. There's an idea for a story. Someone run with that. Although, there is something of that type where it's just more like, instead of magic being illegal, like, every evil person happens to be magical. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like a Berserk-like series, but instead you were just some... It was just some dude with a lizard head. Or something. I don't know, man. I'm just saying, if you've got baleful eyes of hay, then you should probably look and listen. Watch out! Somewhere within. The power within! If only we could see the ramparts of my Tetris vehicle. My Tetris vehicle has got Tetrises inside it. See you next time when I don't actually do a Tetris.